Hey guys, welcome back to 513 Journey. Just want to start this video with a really big thank you to all the people who have been so supportive since we put up the first videos last week. It really does motivate me to drag the camera gear out, to spend time editing, to bring you guys content that you actually want to see. So thanks for that. A quick update is we managed to get out to Flinders on the weekend and I sent my little project from last week on the first burn. The beta came together really nicely and managed to climb it quite quickly and get the send. So we'll put together some of the footage of the send attempt versus some of the beta attempts and just see why that send worked so well, and then we can apply that to future projects and save ourselves some time and energy, hopefully. Also, we do a bit of an interview with Nate and Kees, two stronger climbers, and we talk about that first burn of the day, whether to go for a beta burn on a project or to go for the send burn and risk pumping yourself out for the rest of the attempts. So it was really good to chat to them. This afternoon, for the next video as well, I'll be in the gym filming for the moonboard problems, and I'm gonna do some flexibility baseline as well to just see what my flexibility is at. I've really got no idea at the moment, so we'll do some reach tests and whatnot. So with that said, let's get into some of the climbing footage. I'll see you at the crag.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is at the bottom of Paparazzi, which is a really cool pepperoni, which is this super steep line right from the roof. Paparazzi, yeah, because I'm here. I like it. Alrighty, so we're back at Flinders here on the project. This is Grandma Aragorg's boob, 24 or 512A, 511D, depending who you ask on the conversions. Doesn't matter. I'm going to put the beta attempt up in the bottom right as well. I'll sync it to this left hand first cross. So that's like the first tension move, both done at the same time. I get this heel toe or hand toe really quickly and straight up to the good ledge, which is something I spent about 20 seconds doing on the beta attempt. I also get this right heel in straight away, and that saves me mucking around with my feet placements twice. Make this clip from the actual good part of the ledge. And then I can just leave this right heel in for this whole sequence, moving to the side pulley undercling. You can see on the beta attempt I'm literally just moving up to that good ledge now. So this next sequence too, I just decided to commit straight to this left hand up and then big span into the pocket and just not fluff around with any crossing. I feel like doing that quickly actually saves me so much energy. So I've hit the pocket and I move my body weight over to the right. So I'm going to pause it here for a sec, and you can see I'm already into this right hand pocket, which is where the beta footage kind of ends. And in the beta footage I'm still on the very first ledge, so I'm about 45 seconds ahead, and that's just saved me so much energy, meaning the top felt so much more doable this time. So I bump to this slopey ledge and then bump up to this good dish. And then my goal here was to get the clip and then get my left foot straight into the left pocket and move up the left hand and not muck around with matching or right heels super high up on the right hand side. This hold was better than I remembered, but obviously being a lot less pumped. The beta for the next part I didn't really have dialed. I just knew I needed to get this right knee bar in up on this slopey right hand, so I was just working towards that. I hadn't had too much trouble in past attempts getting it in there, so you can see I've sort of worked out to underbar the slopey hold. And the problem with that was that right here I actually put my knee on my hand, which is always fun. Nate says I've got maybe the worst knee bar technique he's ever seen. Working on that. The moves here, pretty straightforward now and not too stressful moving up to the anchors. You just got to kind of not muck it up. It's not as steep, but there's still a chance to sort of barn door off it. So I just take my time, get this left arm sort of push over into the holds on the right, get a bit of a pocket, undercling, sort yourself out, and then make the last two clips. So I'm talking like I wasn't super pumped, but I was. My left hand particularly was really burning. And that's the clip, and that's the send. So leave some comments with what you think, with the comparisons. We'll take those tips and start applying it consciously to future projects. Alrighty guys, so a few tips I pulled out of that project specifically was locking in your beta really helps you not be distracted by other options while you're going for your send attempt. So just lock in and commit to it, and that way you can move so quickly and confidently through the sections. And even if it's not the 100% most efficient beta, sometimes it's enough to just commit and you'll end up at the end of the sequence and you can just move through with so much more energy. I also worked out that filming myself was almost as good as beta send attempts. It was really helpful to actually just to re-edit that footage and look at all the movements I made. And so instead of doing 2 or 3 more beta sends, I could actually just have in my head visualize before I went for that third burn exactly what I wanted out of that burn. So if you got the opportunity to film yourselves on your project, take that away and analyze it, and it's basically like working the route without wasting energy. Also, one of the big weaknesses in cave climbing, knee bars. I tend to really struggle if they're not a really straightforward knee bar, so that's something I'll have to work on. Thanks for pointing that out, Nate.
So, quick little pro tip question for you.
Yep.
First burn, send burn or beta burn?
For me, it's going to depend on, once I get to a certain point in the climb, depends how I feel. If I feel good, I'm just going to go for the send. If I feel like I need to work the beta, I'll stop and work the beta. It's just all dependent on the moment.
Wow, so that feels like a cop-out that if you fall off, you can be like, I decided to have a beta burn on this first burn rather than the send burn?
It is.
Is that about it?
It is, yeah.
Really similar to my answer.
Yeah.
Low 20s, absolute send burn.
Yeah.
High 20s, absolute beta burn.
Beta burn. Okay, I like it. Awesome. All right, well, there we go. That's the pro tip.
But if I send it, oh yeah, I'm taking all the credit.
Yeah, sweet.
So that's everything for today. I'm going to get ready to head down to the gym and do those moonboard problems. Thanks again. Please subscribe if you want to continue following this journey, and I'll see you in the next video.